Hello, everyone. This is the last reading I'm going to do from The Good Son. I'm going to do another wee video next week, hopefully, maybe with questions from you and maybe talking a wee bit about the background of the book and me coming from Ardoyne and stuff. But I thought I'd just give you a last reading, and it's a very edited version of one whole chapter. So you'll be patient because I've just put loads of scribbles the whole way through, like this. Also, I've now got a dog from the rescue centre, and he snores like a tractor. So he might well do that, or bark, or shout. Also, last week somebody said that they really liked my hair. Thank you. So I didn't put anything on it today, but I think it looks really nice. So anyone wants to talk about my hair, far away. Like, I'm single, so. Anyway, so this chapter's a wee bit further on, and I'll just start. Okay, here we go. It's chapter 5 here. Big sloppy tongue lick, slobber gloops onto my leg. Killer, stop it! I shout, but I'm loving it really. I want them in the street to hear and come to our wee front garden to see him. Our garden is actually just a bit of concrete under our front window, cordoned off by a wee wall. Mickey, get in here, Ma shouts from the living room. Come on, Killer, I pat my knees and run inside. Keep him out, wee boy, he pisses everywhere, shouts Ma. Make sure that gate's shut. Of course it's shut. She's said that about 1,000 times. Ma's on Dad's chair, gripping the arms. Paddy comes in from the backyard with a bulky grip bag. Weird. Not like he's been cleaning the yard or hanging up the washing. He pauses, he pushes past me and heads out the front door saying nothing. He's never in the house anymore. Hardly said one word recently. Where are you going? Ma shouts after Paddy, looking out the window. Out, shouts he, already down the path. Out where? She calls after. He doesn't even turn round. Who does he think he is? Just 'cause he got beaten up by the police the other day, he thinks he's special. And he thinks he can be horrible to my mummy. She looks really annoyed. 'Cause he was so ignorant, that's why. I know I've always won the best son competition, but now there's not even a contest. Killer runs in past Ma. Put that dog out the back, Ma really shouts. Sake, I tut. That's our Paddy's bloody fault, Ma's annoyed. Who even cares about our Paddy anyway? None of us even like him. I lift Killer, lock him in the yard, and come back onto the sofa. Josie, that comes from our path. It's Aunt Kathleen. Come in, Ma calls. How's Paddy doing? Aunt Kathleen sits on the arm of the sofa. Ma telepaths something to her. Do you want a cup of tea? Aunt Kathleen squints. Aye, says Ma. I'm going to your Aunt Kathleen's for a wee minute, says Ma. Damn, I can't earwig. I'll take wee Maggie with me. You look after the house. Wee Maggie went out to play with the girls like a wee traitor, sniping off. Just 'cause I wanted to stay in and play with Killer. But I'm going to have Killer and the house all to myself. Ha! Ma lifts her purse on the mantelpiece and puts it in her coat pocket. She squints around the room. Your dad will be back soon. You better not leave this door, wee boy. Do you hear me? Yes, Mommy, I say in my good boy voice. Catch you later, guys, I smile, American style. I watch them leave, disappearing round the hoarding they put up yesterday for more new houses. Dad won't be back before Ma. Now he's supposed to be off the drink. He's always at the boogies or playing cards with his cronies. Nobody here. I can do whatever I want. A big glass of milk. I'll have to be quick in case someone comes in because Ma's not made of money. As I tip my head back, cold milk trickles on my cheeks and down onto my neck, but I can't stop drinking till it's done. Ah, man, that's bass. I wipe the escaped milk off my face with my arm, then lick it off. I wash and dry the glass, holding it up with a cloth to the light from the window to check there's no fingerprints. Then put it back exactly where it was on the drain board, like a detective at a crime scene. Not like Brage McAnally's dopey Dick Da. I'm telling you now, it's lucky I'm on the side of good, because see if I was bad. Out in the yard, Killer jumps up and all over me, going completely nuts. Oh, hazelnuts. Ooh, Cadbury, take them and they cover them with chocolate. Come on, wee boy. Come on, wee son. Come on, killer. I run through the living room, dodging him. He barks his wee yappy yelp. Dad says when Killer grows up, he'll be able to growl and bark like a proper dog. But I don't want him to. Why can't he just stay a wee puppy forever? Killer attacks my ankle, but I shake him off and run upstairs, him flopping up after me. He's not allowed up here, but so. Nobody will know. In Ma and Dad's room, I kick off my baseball boots and get on top of their bed. Come on, son, up here, up here. I pat the bed. I bounce up and down, jump as high as I can, and try to touch the ceiling. Killer's laughing away in dog language. I laugh in doggies too. He hasn't telepathed me again yet. I pick him up, and a wee bit of wee comes out of his wee willy winky, and drips onto my t-shirt. Yuck, you dirty pig. I throw him down in the bed. I smell his wee on my t-shirt. Stinker. I bounce on top of Killer and scratch his belly, and he stretches his legs and arms way out like he's yawning, his floppy tongues out. He's just loving it. Come on, wee son. I lift him and bring him into Maggie and Measles' room. I look around for something to play with. On the top of the chest of drawers is our Maggie's Girls' World, which is just like a head with long blonde hair like Martine McNulty's hair, who's just as beautiful as Girls' World. I bet you Martine will be a model when she grows up. Round the neck of Girls' World is a long string of pearls. You have to be careful they don't get tangled. I bought them for Ma. I paid £1 whole pound. Saved up for ages. I told her to leave them to wee Maggie in her will. Maggie asked a few times when Ma might die. It won't be long the way you choose torture me, Ma says. There's Breach, I tell Killer. I see her out the window. She's the oldest of us all, and she's the biggest, baddest, nastiest, evilest bitch in the whole wide world ever. Her ma is Mrs. McNally, and she's a big bitch too. The family are like the Olsons from the Little House on the Prairie I showed you this morning on the TV, Killer. Only Mr. Olson isn't in the IRA. I hope Killer doesn't get nightmares, but you do have to scare him to put him off people. Breach McAnally walks over to the gable and leans against it. The girls standing around waiting for her to decide what game they'll play. Martine! Oh my God, there she is, coming out her back. She's been watching just like me. Are we the same? Are we meant to be? I drop Killer onto the bed and put Girls' World on the windowsill so I can see Martine behind it in the street. I pull back Girls' World's yellow hair and kiss her on the mouth while looking at Martine behind. I try the way they kiss on the TV. Killer, don't tell anybody I did that, right? I say. I trust him. I turn him on his back and blow on his belly like I used to give belly farts to wee Maggie. I've got a really funny idea. I take the pearls and put them round Killer's neck. What else? I open the wardrobe and see Measles' first Holy Communion outfit, white and lacy, like a wedding dress. We're keeping it for Maggie's turn. One day, I put it on wee Maggie and we said our vows to the TV screen to be together forever. We may actually be husband and wife. I'm not 100% sure if it was legal in the eyes of God. I've not been ordained. There's also the brother and sister thing. I scrunch the dress up to the neck like Ma does when she's putting our jumpers on and wiggle it over Killer's head. When Ma would do that for me when I was wee, I'd feel that I was never going to get out of the darkness, strangled and suffocated at the same time, and I'd scream and Ma would slap the legs at me for being dramatic. I was always going to be an actor. Killer looks a gag. Like the chimps in that TV advert dressed as people. I lay his head on the pillow. Go to wee sleep now, my child. God is waiting on the other side, I say, like I'm a priest and he's a dying bride in a black and white movie set sometime in the American Civil War, something like that. Every time he lifts his head up, I push it back down till he just lies there. I watch him. He looks at me from the corner of his eyes with his mouth open and his tongue out. God, his breath smells like dirty trunks. Boys' noise outside. I juke out and there's a gang coming out of Hanaway entry. They walk over to the gable. Kids come running out of their houses like they've Some whistle was blown that only children can hear. Well, all of them except me. Everyone from the street together, boys and girls. I bombed down the stairs, but I'd slowly walk outside and then sit on Macalean's garden wall. I watch the the ground jammed with kids. In a wee while, I'll just start playing with them, like, no one noticing. We're playing skips first, says Breach. Skips? Decky looks disgusted. We'll come back then. He walks away and all the boys follow. I should really go off with the boys, but I'm actually brilliant at skips. I've got to show Martine how brilliant I am, and Maggie will be so proud of me. This is the most excited I've ever felt in my entire life. Martine will think I'm the best boy because I'm not like the others, and her and me like the same things. Oh shit, our Paddy's back walking across the street. It's your turn, Mickey, says wee Maggie. The rope goes. I have to go. It's my turn. Why did I have to push myself to the front like I always do? 1, 2, 3, they call. I don't go. 1, 2, 3, I don't go. They stop the rope. What's wrong with you? Breach is really pissed off. Paddy looks over. Breach sees him. She looks at me and smiles. She knows I'm scundered. Start the rope, she says. 1, 2, 3, she counts. And about 100 girls start joining in with her and singing. I jump in. I have to. And they sing, I tell me ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull my hair and steal my comb, but that's all right till I get home. I skip like I've never skipped before. Shitely. I see Martine's face. She's completely destroyed. She's so disappointed in me. Probably she's just been waiting here just to see me skip. I get myself out like I'm crap. This whole game is for girls. Take an end. Breach orders me because I got put out. I said take an end. She walks towards me. No, I say. Everybody stares at me like I just stabbed the Pope. Mickey, come you in here now. Ma's voice fills the whole street. She sees I've heard and goes back into the house. I have to go, I said, and everybody knows you have to if your ma calls you, so they can't say anything. I grab wee Maggie and pull her with me. I want to play, she whines. When I get to the house, our Paddy says, stop playing with wee girls for fuck's sake. You're too old for all that now. The boys are all laughing at you. Jesus, they're going to murder you in St. Gabriel's. And stop crying like a wee girl, he says, letting me go. I'm not, you big pig. Why do you sound like a girl anyway? What's wrong with you? Are you gay? Our Paddy's turned really evil. I walk with my head down till I get outside. I turn back. You were crying too when the soldiers beat the shit out of you, I said. I wish they'd hit you harder. And I run top speed. Ladder on him. He's going to kill me when he gets me but. Ma stops in the living room. Stay away from that Breach McAnally, do you hear me? Says Ma. Yes, Mammy, says me, because I'm a good boy. He does what he's told. Come upstairs with me, wee boy. I want you, says she. At the top of the stairs, I can't breathe and my whole head throbs. From the open door, you can see Killer asleep on the bed, wearing pearls and measles Holy Communion dress. How did, says Ma. I don't know, Mommy, I swear. Mickey Donnelly, tell the truth and shame the devil. You know fine rightly Killer couldn't done that himself. I'll send you to the priest, she warns. I don't know, Mommy, I swear to Almighty God. I can tell she's not going to hit me, but leave him here, Mommy, for a cake. They'll die when you all see it. She's not buying it. We'll say you sent him to bed for being cheeky. Or say he's just made his Holy Communion. You're away in the head, she says. You know you can't keep carrying on like this, don't you? I've never put Killer in a dress before, so I don't really know what she's talking about. Yes, Mommy, I say. Get him out of that bed and out of that dress, and you may pray to God there's not a mark in it, or you'll be covered in marks. Ma does a big long sigh. Come here, sit down first. I need you to be a big boy now, Mickey. What's wrong? Says Ma. Nothing, I smile and bounce up and down on my bum on the bed. What did our Paddy say to you? Nothing, Mummy, I say. Tell me right now, wee boy, or I'll get him to tell me, says Ma. No, Mummy, please don't. I'm so scuntered. Mickey. My throat makes a strange noise and I turn away and pet kill her. Well, Mummy, do you know how my voice is not like I don't sound like the other boys? Ma stops breathing. I pet kill her, but gently, gently, gently. That's 'cause you speak nice, son. Her voice getting closer. I know, but do you know how I don't? But I rub Killer's wee ear in the special place I know he loves. You speak much better than them, and sure, what are you worried about? Any day you're going to wake up and you'll sound like a big man. Will I? I look at her. Something's happening in my brain. Of course, she elbows me in the ribs. It's all about growing up. It's boys stuff. Your voice breaks. Your dad'll tell you all about it. Sometimes the boys make fun of me, Mummy, says me. Who makes fun of you? Says Ma, going red. Oh no, the Hulk is coming. Was Paddy? Oh, it's okay, Mummy, I say, scared. Ma reverses the Hulk process somehow. She must have caught it before it took over. I'll go round and bust their faces for them. Ma bounces about like a boxer, like the cowardly lion from the Wizard of Oz. I laugh and jump up beside her. I haven't seen her do this in years. Put 'em up, I say in my best cowardly lion voice. Ma laughs. My Ma. I bet you they can't do that with their voices the way you can, eh, son? She's right. I was the best in class. I grab her around the waist and push my face into her tummy like when I was wee. She lets me stay there for a good 5 seconds before she pushes me off by the shoulders, but gentle. Mickey, did Paddy say to you about what he's been up to? No, Mummy, sure, Paddy doesn't tell me anything. He hits my guts. Ma whacks me across the head. Ow! Your brother doesn't hate you now. Don't be going around saying that, she says. Paddy loves you. It's just he's got hormones, says Ma. Brain damage, you mean? Ma swings for me. Stop that, you. Josie, are you ready? It's Aunt Kathleen shouting from the bottom of the stairs. I'm coming, she says, and heads downstairs, and I follow her.